Everybody wants to know how I went from this to this. Welcome back to my YouTube. I am so excited because today we're talking about my fitness, and I know that I am pretty much like fully centered around fitness, and I feel like I like briefly go over the things that I do, but I don't go into like a full in-depth explanation for everything that I do. I just want to talk about the first photo, which is where I was at in my life. I was drinking a lot. I was switching birth control. I had been on 4 different kinds of birth control medication because I couldn't find the right one. So my hormones were loony toony, all out of whack. And then I also was not really prioritizing my diet. Not only was I drinking alcohol, but I wasn't prioritizing my diet. And I was just working out just to work out with no goal, no purpose in mind. I do just want to say that diet is 90%. And with that being said, the working out is the easy part. It's the easy part. It is the most simple part. Workouts are easy. My workouts consist of the same 5 workouts every single week. And that is how I maintain my body. Right now, I am not focusing on putting muscle on or doing anything like that. I just kind of want to stay how I am because I'm happy where I am. I feel confident in where I am. That's kind of just that. But the same 5 workouts, I think when we get so over complicated and trying to change your workout, do Pilates and do this and do that and do this and just go all over the place, is when it's really hard to focus on progress. I think when you focus on one single thing at a time, you will see way more progress. My 5 workouts is literally the same split I've been doing for like 4 years. Even before I even focused on my diet, I was still doing these workouts, and I'm still doing these workouts to this day. It's squats, it's Bulgarian split squats, it's lunges, it's RDLs, it's hip thrusts, it's, glute kickbacks, glute medius kickbacks, all of those exercises that are so good for, just keeping it simple. That is what makes the progress in the end. When it comes to cardio, you have to do cardio. And people ask me all the time if I like running. I hate running. I won't run to save my life. I don't want to run. Why would I want to run? I hate running, but I will do steady state cardio. Steady state cardio, Stairmaster, incline walking, super slow, burning calories, doing all of that, but not running. I won't run. It's too much work. But Golden, you work out. I work out to be hot girl fit. I don't work out to be the strongest person anymore. I don't do that. I just want to be fit. And God forbid a girl just wants to be cute and fit. I just want to be cute. And if you're not on the same page as me, then we just have a little bit of a different mindset, and that's totally okay. Do what floats your boat. You do you, boo. You do what makes you happy, and what makes me happy is being hot girl fit. I just want to put my clothes on and be cute, and so that is my personal goals. I do around 30 to 40 minutes of cardio 4 times a week. I did that when I was cutting. I still maintain those habits even when I'm out. Even I'm not trying to cut, I'm still going to do cardio because I'm maintaining my physique in what it is. That is the difference. I'm not just gonna be like, oh, well, I'm done cutting, so I'm not doing any cardio. No. I still do cardio every day, but that is only 10% of the battle. And diet is insane. And I get it. It's hard. I understand. It's difficult. I hate the word diet because it makes it seem like, oh, well, I'm just on a diet right now in this time. But that's so hard to be sustainable. And so you have to change your entire lifestyle in order to maintain a certain physique and in order to make progress and keep the progress. You can't just diet for like 3 months and then after the 3 months be like, you know what, I'm done with my diet. I'm out of here. I'm going to eat out. I'm going drinking. I'm going doing all that. You can't do that. And I know it's a little bit of tough love, but it's true. You literally just cannot do that. You have to change your whole entire lifestyle. And people ask me all the time, like I said, how do I maintain this physique year round with traveling and going out? Is because when I'm at home, I am literally tracking my food to like 75% of what I would do if I was cutting. You still have to do it, and you still have to maintain the habits. Number 1, a food scale. This is very dramatic, and I don't recommend everybody to get a food scale, but in order to see the progress, you have to have some some type of idea of how much you're eating, whether that be the calories or the macros. You can't just be eating just to be eating. You can't just eat and not know what the hell you're putting in your body. 75% of the time, I track my food. That is when I'm at home, when I'm not going out to eat, and that is how I maintain my body. When I go out to eat, I don't always eat everything, and I don't go out to eat as often as what I used to go out. I used to go out to eat more often. I don't go out to eat. I only go out to eat like once every 2 weeks, week and a half. Rarely do I ever go out to eat just to go out to eat. It's so difficult because I know that a lot of people go out to eat a lot, but the food is so bad for you, you guys. The food is so bad, like so bad. Back to tracking my food. This is so difficult, and I know not everyone has to track their food. Like I said, this is what works for me, and this is what helps me maintain my body. I'm not just blindly out here just like lollygagging. I am still, even if I'm not cutting, I'm still weighing out my food. I'm still making sure I'm heading around my protein goal, 150 grams of protein per day. I am still very subconsciously tracking, even though I'm not physically like putting it into my app and like doing the whole thing when I was cutting. Another thing that I will say that helps me to maintain my physique is the habits that I have in grocery shopping. I am not granola. My sister-in-law is granola, and literally she is getting me into being granola now. I feel like my lifestyle was like 60% granola, but now I think I'm like pushing like 70% granola. The only thing I don't do that's granola is I drink Diet Coke, and I know that's so bad. But when I was in a calorie deficit, I literally just wanted something to drink other than water. And so I wanted carbonation, and so I got into Diet Coke and Diet Soda. I know it's bad for you. I know that. I do know all of that stuff is bad for you, but I still do it because it's 0 calories. So that's why I only say I'm like 70% granola. I think that grocery shopping plays a big role into people's habits because one, I think a lot of people buy snacks. We can't be buying snacks. We cannot be buying snacks. And if you are going to buy snacks, let's make sure that we're not over consuming and over buying like all these snacks and frozen foods and frozen pizzas and all these things. I go in and I buy the exact same food every single week. I buy lean protein that has very little fat. People ask me why I don't eat chicken thighs. Chicken thighs have unnecessary fat. I rather just eat chicken breasts and not have so much fat in my chicken. I know it tastes not as good, but that's what I do. I also buy the leanest beef. People always tell me, oh my God, you always buy like 93.7 beef. Like, let's get 85. It tastes better. I know it tastes better, but it keeps me lean and it helps me to maintain how I look. And so I'm not going to go and buy that beef. I'm just not. I know it tastes better. Trust me. I've had it. I've had other beefs, but I do what helps me maintain my body without even thinking about it. So without even thinking about it, I buy the chicken breast. Without even thinking about it, I buy the leanest protein possible. I buy white fish. Do I love salmon and do I love all these other fishes? Yes, I do. I only eat salmon like once a week. It has too much fat for me and it makes me so gassy and burpy every time I eat it. I do love all those things, but at the same time, I want to maintain without even thinking about it. I don't want to think about it. I just want to buy what I'm going to buy. And I want to buy what I know for a fact helps me maintain. And that's lean protein. I don't buy bacon. I buy turkey bacon. I don't buy anything with sugar in it. And I buy all the sugar-free sauces. I know they're not the best thing for you. That's what keeps me lean. If I'm going to use sauce, I have to use sugar-free sauce. There is no such thing as using sauce in my mind. If I go and get a coffee, I will never get anything that's not sugar-free. Yes, I know sugar-free has chemicals. I am aware of this. I'm 70% granola, not 100%. But it's what keeps me lean. There is no other option in my mind. And so I feel like those are the habits that I've had that kind of help me to maintain my body. Am I perfect? No, I'm not perfect. I wish I could be perfect and like just be granola and just, know every ingredient, but I'm not. And so I thrive to be as perfect, but I also thrive to maintain my physique without even trying. I don't want to have to think about it. And that's kind of what has helped me throughout this whole entire year and a half, 2 years. I haven't been cutting. I've just been maintaining. I don't even track calories. I just have these habits in my mind that help me to do that. I don't eat ice cream. I eat frozen yogurt. And I know you're like, is that even better for you? I don't know. It works for me. It has like way less calories. I don't drink milk. I drink like Lactaid when I do drink milk. My sister-in-law just made me get this like granola milk. And I know I say granola and I'm like, granola. I say it to her and she doesn't get offended. So if you're granola and you get offended, I don't know what to tell you, because I mean it in the most loving way, and I wish I could be 100% granola. I do think it's all in the habits, guys. I know this is going to sound kind of mean and a little bit of tough love, but you kind of just have to change your lifestyle. You can't fucking go out to eat. You can't. You can't drink. No margaritas. Oh my God, you want to have a margarita? No. You cannot do that. Oh my God, well, how do I be social? I am very social without going over my boundaries of what I could eat. I always say this, but if anybody has a problem with you saying, I'm not drinking, I'm not eating, I'm not, I'm here to socialize, but I'm not going to participate. You know what? Those people are not your friend, because you are trying to reach your goals. I hate people like, I'm trying to reach my goals and you're going to be out here like, oh, well, you're such a loser for not drinking. Well, you're such a loser for not focusing on yourself. I'm sorry. That is the truth. Another thing, we don't eat everything. And I mean that just because there's food does not mean you need to eat it. Just because there's food does not mean you need to eat it. For example, I like to go to like the arena and hockey games and all those things. Just because you're at like a baseball game doesn't mean you need to get a hot dog and candy and beer and all this stuff that we eat. Just because there's food does not mean you need to eat it. And just because everyone else is eating the food doesn't mean you need to eat it either. And that is how me personally, I maintain my goals. Just because everyone's drinking doesn't mean you need to drink as well. And we really need to like think about that. And that goes back to people who want to say, oh, well, if you're not drinking, blah, 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 you're being a loser. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm really not. And you have to be okay with that. That is so common. I see people, if there's food, they will for sure pick it up. Don't do that. Why? Why do you have to eat? If there's food, you don't need to eat it. I'm going to say it like that is just a little bit of more tough love, but I'm being so serious when I say that. Just because it's there doesn't mean you need to indulge in it. Just because someone bought donuts doesn't mean you need to eat them. That is the way I think. And like I said, I'm not perfect, but I do maintain my physique and being hot girl fit in some way, shape, or form. And these are the ways, girl. It's tough, but these are the ways. These are the ways that I maintain it. These are my ways. They may not work for you, and that's okay. But I'm just sharing a little bit of my wellness and the way I live my life, because it could help some people. It could motivate some people, and you could literally reach your dream body if you just put the work in and you do it yourself. I don't think there's any tricks. I have no tricks. I have no special things that I do to lose weight. I don't have any sort of diet. I don't starve myself. I eat 5 to 6 meals per day, eat, all the good stuff, but I also don't overdo it. I don't overindulge. I only eat out when it's a special occasion. And if I do, I am ordering something that's somewhat healthy and not too much. I do think that the way I live is very different than a lot of people, but I also do think that anyone can do it. And I don't live in some crazy weird way to try to stay fit. I do not do that. I love a good glass of wine. I love to go on dates with my boyfriend. I love to go eat the bread at the steakhouse. I love to go do all of those things, but I also love staying in shape more. I like being fit more than I like food. And that is the truth. I like being fit more than I enjoy food. Food is like, you eat it, you get the satisfaction, and then that's it. But being fit for me is like a priority. And I think if you treat it as a priority, then you will get the results. If you don't treat it as a priority, you're not going to get what you're looking for. I love to talk about fitness, but then at the same time, I don't, because I know that it's not for everybody. The way I live is not for everybody. And I know that. And I know it's hard and it's mentally challenging to overcome food. But once you start eating for a purpose, like fueling your body or, healthy, or eating fruits and vegetables, once you change, it's really hard to go back to eating that way. When I was drinking and eating bad, I felt terrible. I didn't feel like myself. And now I feel so aware and conscious of the foods I'm putting inside my body. And I always tell all of my clients, you are like a car, a very expensive car. And if you're going to put the cheap gas in an expensive car, your car is going to break down. It's going to break down. It's going to start having issues, and you have to treat it. You have to fuel it for it to work and move properly. And our body is the same way. And like I said, I'm not perfect. I eat some processed foods too, and I drink Diet Coke, but I try my best to be as great as possible. And so I always give that analogy because it's so true, and you feel so much better. And I know the first month is so difficult. It is so difficult. If you can get past 1 month of trying to change and doing it in little baby steps, you could do it. Anyone can do it, but it's not going to be easy. If eating healthy and kind of staying in shape was easy, everybody would be in shape. Yeah. You have to put good gas. Put 91. Hell, put 93. Put the good gas in your body to stay fit, stay cute, and all of those things. This body has to stay right forever, okay? My goal is to be like 50 and just be like per hot girl fit. And don't ask me to do any deadlifts. Don't ask me my PR. I don't know. See you guys in a little bit when I work out. Hello friends, we're back. I was going to film my workout yesterday, but then I was like, you know what? No, I want to do an upper body workout because last time I did a mic'd up leg day, and today I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna do my back because you guys know me. And so we're in my hot and sweaty garage to get this workout going. Upper body, mic'd up, and this is part of my wellness diaries because this is what I do. This is my life, and I am documenting my life. And honestly, I have been loving YouTube. Like I said a couple videos back, I've been hating Instagram, and so I'm loving YouTube. Thank you guys for watching and supporting me because it means so much. And I'm also excited because I have something new in my home gym that I want to show you guys, and it's so cool. I can't believe this is real life, to be honest. But anyways, let's get into the workout. It's 110, and we're gonna do back and probably a little bit of biceps, but probably back because girl, it's hot. And let me tell you, my workouts are only 45 minutes, girl. 45-minute workout, and then I do like 30 minutes of cardio. So I'm not in here for 2 hours. I will roast. I will be roasted, toasted, and gone. Let's get this workout started. And if you see my outfit, you see me wearing AYBL, ABLE. If you see it, use my code because your girl's got codes for everything, okay? I got you guys. I got you guys a discount everywhere, okay? Discount here, discount there, discount here, discount. I got you guys a discount everywhere. Trust me, I know these gym clothes be a little bit expensive, but oh my God. And if you are on my Instagram channel, you know that I'm getting the tatas done. But that's in another video, We can't talk about it right now. We can't talk about it. Let's get to the workout. I have my headphones on, say guys, so I don't get copyrighted. First workout is pull-ups. I should probably pause music because I can't hear shit. First workout is pull-ups. I gotta stay on my pull-up game because I low-key have been feeling hella weak. So I really need to lock in on these pull-ups. And I just do as many reps as possible because this is just my warm-up. Okay, purr. Does my back look good? I should really put straps on, but whatever. See, my pull-ups are getting weak. Weak AF. All right, I gotta start. I kind of like this angle. If you ever feel like you need motivation, I feel like just put some Sierra on and then you'll be good to go. This video is sponsored by the MERACH rower, and when I tell you guys, this has been the greatest and the most efficient thing that has been added to my home gym. I am so beyond shocked because I never do rowers because they are so difficult, but this one is so good, and actually I can adjust the levels on how much I want it to be resisted. And I think that is so cool because sometimes your girl just wants to row in peace. She just wants to row just to kind of get a couple calories burning. And I think that that is the best thing about this. But another thing that I really, really love about it is that there's no cords. I don't have to plug it in. And it also stands up when I want to store it and not take up too much space because my garage is not that big. And I honestly just couldn't be more happier with this purchase. Another thing that I really, really love about this rower is that it has its own app to connect to. I just like how this one's connected to the app. I can track my workouts and I can see how many calories I'm burning, how long I've been rowing for, and kind of just track it all on my phone. And it is the honest best thing ever because I've never been into rowing, and this has changed me and got me into rowing, which is so crazy. But in my home gym, you guys know, I've been trying to build my perfect home gym, and this is the perfect addition to it. This rower has 32 fan blades, and that is insane, and it is efficient operation, 110 pounds for resistance. And you guys know, not everyone's going to be the same, and I'm definitely not going to row 110 pounds, but that is a pretty insane amount to be rowing, and it gets more challenging the longer you row and the harder you pull. It literally gets tougher and tougher and tougher. Honestly, I just love this rower and I couldn't be more happy with this, and it's honestly now added into my cardio and HIIT routine in my garage. If you would like to purchase the MERACH rower, you can go ahead and use my code GOLDEN, and I will attach everything into the description in order for you to kind of get in there and get your at-home rower. This is actually so affordable, and there's no cables, no wires, none of that nonsense, and it is perfect for a garage gym. It is perfect for my garage gym, and you guys know my garage gym is not the biggest. So the fact that this machine is so compact on space and it literally fits in my garage gym is probably the best thing ever. I will leave all the details in the description. Did you guys see that? I got my very first YouTube ad. Oh my God, why is this chair not spinning? Okay, that was awkward. I was trying to do like a spin. My very first YouTube ad. I just want to say thank you guys so much for supporting my YouTube. And even though I feel like I'm not the best at YouTube, I feel like I'm low-key getting the hang of it a little bit. And I just want to say thank you guys so much for the support on my Instagram, my TikTok, my YouTube, and hopefully there is more to come. Comment down below what video you are wanting to see next. Actually, because I'm gonna tell you guys, my summer project is to try and redo this room and my bedroom because it's plain. So stay tuned for the next video. Maybe I'll do that, or comment down below videos that you want to see from me. That is all I got today, guys. Thank you so much. I don't even want to hang up. Like, I don't even want to stop recording because I feel like I just like YouTube, and I feel like you guys get me, and I feel like I can be 100% myself. I feel like I am not shy. Like, I'm not shy, but I just feel like, oh my God, like people are watching me on YouTube. I don't know. I know I've been posting online for like all this time, and I still get so nervous, and I feel so excited to be doing my YouTube because I always said, oh, I'm gonna do YouTube, and this is like the longest I've ever been consistent. Shout out Gracie, because she's helping me so much. So anyways, now that I'm done rambling, I gotta get some work done on the computer. So talk to you guys later. See you next Sunday, and you better be clocking in. You better be subscribing, and I'll see you later, girls. Bye.